Have you been trying to find that direction in your life? Well, maybe actually what you're struggling with is making decisions. Watch closely as I show you a very simple process that will solve all of this for you. Just watch, it works. So you're looking for direction. You know all the things you've tried so far and you're still confused? I know why you're confused. As a mentor, I know why you don't know which direction to go, and I'm here to help you. So let's solve this and figure this out so that you can really get dialed in on the direction to head in your life right now, and so you can start pouring your energy and your effort into the steps it's gonna take for you to get there. I know, I can't tell you how many times I've had people come to me after one of my 3-day events and say, Kirk, I can't find my direction. And this is what I ask them to do. I'm gonna coach you the same way I coach them, and every time they come back to me saying, guess what? Oh my goodness, I know what I'm doing. I'm so excited. You see, because confusion doesn't stir up passion. Clarity stirs up passion. So clarity. All right, so how do you do it? All right, well, here's a couple steps for you. Well, one of the reasons why you're confused is because you do have different options. For example, let me just walk you through a real life scenario that just recently happened. A mother told me her son just graduated from college and is confused about the direction in his life. And I said, well, how many options does he have? And she says, well, he's got about 5 or 6 different ideas. I said, oh, well, tell him to do this. Take his ideas and put each idea on a card and go in his bedroom or somewhere in the hallway or somewhere and put all those ideas on the wall. Now you gotta write on the card the idea, like what you got, you know, what is that idea, and put them just on the wall, anywhere on the wall, but you have the idea written down and the reason why you would want to follow through with that idea. So he had about 5 or 6 different ideas. Got his cards, wrote his ideas down, put them on the wall. And the first day, you just leave them there. That's all you do. You just put them on the wall because now you've pretty much just taken all of your ideas, put them out in front of you so they're not swirling around inside your head. They're now out on the wall for you to do the work and be able to sort through these of which one to literally start taking action on. So day two, the instruction was go to the wall with your ideas, read through your ideas and the reason why. Now this has the idea and the reason why it's a consideration. And read through each one of those ideas, and if one of those ideas still interests you and it's still good, you have to move the idea up if it's something that you're interested in. If something is, it's not really something I want to do, but it's still an idea, you got to move that one down. But every card has to be moved, either up or down. Every card. So he went through his cards and he sorted his cards by moving them up or down based upon how he was thinking and feeling about those particular ideas. That's day 2. Now, you can see some of them moved up, some of them are kind of in the middle, some of them are already moving down to the bottom. Look at this, within 2 days. Now remember, this person has been struggling for like 3 weeks, just frazzled, can't figure this out. And within 2 days, the ideas are already starting to get sorted on the wall. Now, day 2, it just stays on the wall. Don't mess with it more than that. All you gotta do is move the cards. Then, day 3, wake up in the morning, go to the wall, read each one of the ideas and the reason why, and every card has to move either up or down. Now, it sounds kind of like, wait a minute, this is way too simple. It may be simple, but it's super effective. So he goes to move his cards around, and every card has to be moved up or down. Every card has to be moved. And sometimes the cards change directions, but they start to become more separated. You see, what happens is inside of our head, we try to manage all these ideas and have all of our reasons why, but they get all mixed together and we can't really differentiate between the different ideas, and so we get confused. Confusion happens when we have a collision of thoughts inside of our head. That's why you got to take your ideas and put them on the wall so they can hold still. And when they can hold still and you can move them, you now have taken charge of your ideas. Well, you can already start to tell what happened. Day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7. Within 7 days, where he'd been wrestling for 3 weeks and still had no idea what to do. Within 7 days, it was very, very clear which idea was going to be for this newly graduated student from college. On the 7th day, he wakes up, he looks at the board and goes, "It's pretty obvious which one is my good idea." And what was incredible is his mom said, it was amazing to watch him sort those. But every day for 7 days, the cards had to move up or down. And they could go big distances or small distances. But because you've identified the ideas, because you wrote the ideas on there and wrote why they're important to you, and you hold them still on the wall, you now start to have power over them and can start to shuffle them. But literally on the 7th day, it looks something like this. And he walks into his family and goes, "I've made my decision." The funny part was, the family goes, "Well, we already knew. We went to the wall and we saw which one was at the top." So the whole family was in on it too. They could see the ideas being shifted around. And here's this young man looking at this idea and he goes, "That actually was pretty simple. Low stress, low worry, didn't freak out anymore because he was losing sleep over it. He couldn't figure it out. Everybody's trying to give him advice and it made him more confused." You see, when you got to choose your direction, this is what you do. The reason why it's so difficult in your head is because you can't slow those thoughts down and keep them nice and compartmentalized so you can study them. You put it on the wall. And now, when he knew what to do, he now could pour his passion into it. Now what you do here, this is the beautiful part. Now he knew what to do. He now knew which people to go call to ask advice from. He knew exactly the action steps to take because he knows somebody else who's already doing that particular idea. He can find the people, he can find the mentors. His family can get behind it because he's clear. He's not confused, he's clear. And when you're clear, you can describe the direction you're going in life to other people. And when you can describe it, oh my goodness, people can get behind you. But when it was all messed up in his head, it didn't matter how many people he talked to. It wasn't going to work. This is how you find your direction. Hey, if you loved what you learned here, there's more coming your way. Click subscribe, ring the bell, and I will send you more training videos that's going to help you accomplish what you want in life.